So when we're finished, I'll send you the video, and you're gonna write these in your book, so you'll have the notes, right? So just you'll be good. I don't have to send you notes. The polygon. Let's write the definitions, and then we'll do examples. Does anyone know what a polygon is?
With 5 or more sides.
It's pretty close. It is all about the sides, right? Yeah. That's gonna be 3. So it's a closed plane figure, so it has to be closed with, it's gonna be 3 or more sides. I get used to writing again. It's been a while. In which each side is a line segment. So every single side is a line. That makes sense. There's no curves. Space here. And I'll read it to you in case you can't read my handwriting. Just a second. I'll try a little harder on the next one. Here, the answer is 3 or more sides, in which each side is a line segment. Okay, like a triangle, they're all just lines, right? Square, 4. All those are technically polygons because it fits the definition. All right. Each point where 2 sides meet is called a vertex. It's just definition. So knowing what a polygon is, what is a triangle? Is a triangle a polygon? Is a triangle a polygon?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so a triangle would just be a polygon with 3 sides. Nothing crazy, right? Okay. You know what a parallelogram is? Yeah. It's a 4-sided polygon. It's a special type though. It has 2 pairs, right? So there's 4 sides, but there are 2 pairs that are parallel and have the same length. Okay. So it is a 4-sided polygon, but also with both sides how should I phrase it?
They don't intersect.
No, they don't. Make sure we say it properly. Are parallel
Say side.
a 4-sided polygon with both sides, I should probably say that better, being parallel. Sounds weird. Three, 4, and 5, I'll leave that to you. It's not a, you understand where we're going with this, right? You just Got it. We know that they're polygons, and we should know how many sides. Okay. Now let's move on to the definition of perimeter. And I'll give you some formulas. So, what is the perimeter of a polygon? Do you remember what perimeter means? We've done it before, right?
Using perimeter the measurement of all the sides of a polygon.
Yeah, just the length all around, right? Distance, or you just add up all the sides. That's all you gotta do. So the definition would be the perimeter of P of a polygon is the sum of the lengths of its sides. I guess I could fit it here. Sum of the lengths of its sides. Just add up all the sides. That's it. You've done that before, right? All right, so here are the formulas. So knowing that, you should be able to create the formulas yourself, right? I mean, I'm going to give them to you anyway. So the perimeter of a triangle, you just add A plus B plus C. That is your formula. Because that's the definition, right? What about the square? What would you do? Yeah, exactly, right? So it's S plus S plus S. Same thing as 4 S's. So if you know one side, then you know 4 times that is your perimeter. What about the rectangle? Yeah. Because we have these 2 sides are the same. So are these. So you have two lengths plus 2 widths. Sure. Right here. Oh, yeah, I can zoom in further. Sure. Now let's see. It's 2 zoomed in. I got you. That better? Which part did you need? Number 2 right here. So a 4-sided polygon with both sides being parallel. Okay. Trapezoid. What do you think the perimeter is? Well, what's the answer for this guy, this formula? You know, we just add them up, right? No big deal. Parallelogram. Yeah. This guy? What is the final form of the formula? 2A plus 2B. So if you know the definition of perimeter, you don't really need the formulas, right? Unless you're doing a really weird word problem, then it might help to remember this. Like, for example, let's say you need to solve for width or something strange, then yeah, maybe you should know what this looks like. Like if they give you the total perimeter and only one side, then you can solve for the missing piece, right? Using this. But if they're only asking for perimeter, oh, we know we just add the distance around. You're good. Anyway. Anyway, but there they are. Let's start doing an actual problem. Okay. Right. So I'm going to do one of them. I want you to try the other. You guys cool on this page? If I turn the page? At any moment, if I go too fast, let me know. Trying not to. So we'll do this one together. Calculate the perimeter of a triangle with sides of length 15 feet, 40 feet, 30 feet. It may help to draw. Okay. All right, well, I don't have any art skills, but let's make up a triangle here. I don't know. I'm going to say this is the 70. Kind of looks legit, right? Where is it? It's not there. There it is. Not bad. The other one is the one you're gonna do. But we'll do this. All right. Looks like it's true. Notice I didn't make a right triangle because they didn't tell me it was. But I can't make the assumption. Maybe there is a right angle. I don't know. But they didn't ask, so I'm not gonna care. And I'm not gonna put it. Okay. But the question simply asks you to add them together. What is our answer? It will be in millimeters. Forgot to write it. 40 plus 80 plus 70. Right. The formula is, add an extra note here. A plus B plus C, right? Let's add them up. I'm gonna put the millimeters because it bothers me. As long as you put it at the end, you're good. All right. So what's the answer? 190? Sounds right. 190 millimeters, right? Nothing crazy. So try out the next one. So write the formula down, add all the pieces, and then just give me the answer. Same steps. Okay. Keeps you organized. I know you can probably just add it by reading it and write it down. That's not what I want. I want you to show the steps. I want you to get used to that type of format, because all the math classes you're going to take, they're going to want to see steps. Okay. It's kind of like in English. You write a paragraph, they want the structure. Important. Try this one out. What's the answer? You're 5 feet. Draw my triangle. It does not matter which one is A, B, and C. At least not here. Anyone have any issues with this? I know we're going slow, but that's the point of the class. We're starting with the basics, working our way up. Okay. That way we're all in the same place when we get towards the middle and the end. That way it's not hard right away. Okay, so patience. Okay. No big deal. Any issues for anyone? Yeah, this is a time to ask because we're starting at the beginning. If you're good, I'm gonna move on. Yeah. On your exams, make sure you don't forget to put feet. Okay. It's important. I hate taking points out for that stuff, but I will. I will take points out if you forget feet. So don't do that. I don't like taking points away. But I have to.
Well, what if if you don't put it in the right spot? No. Like in this. Is that all right?
It's okay, but try to put it. All right, let's move on to conceptual questions. Unless you have any other questions, the last page.
I'm gonna put it in the wrong spot. That's still count.
Wrong spot?
I'll put it like that.
That's fine. As long as you have the structure and the steps, you're good. All right, number 1. Is every square is a rectangle? Is that true? Part B, every rectangle is a square. Are they both true? Both false? So to answer these kinds of questions, we need to know the definition, right? What is a rectangle? Yeah, 4-sided polygon. A square is a 4-sided polygon, right? So yes, by definition, this is true. But here it says every rectangle is a square. Is that true? No, right away I can give you an example, right? This is not a square. That's a rectangle. It said all rectangles are square. No. It's more of a logical question, right? You guys taking logic? It's really good for arguments. Number 2. Parallelogram. Is that a rectangle? No, it's not true, no. This is false. The rectangle requires that these to be right angles. Okay. Parallelogram could look like it, but they'd be curved. So it doesn't have these 90-degree angles. Every rectangle is a parallelogram. Yeah, because it'd be parallel, right? That's true. A trapezoid has only one pair of parallel lines. Too many L's. Is that true? Here's a trapezoid. It has one pair, right? These two lines are parallel. So it is true. Because if it has more than one, what would happen? Right? Let's pretend there was two sets. That would turn into more of a rectangle, right? Because it would it'd be either rectangle or parallelogram. So it can only have one pair that are parallel. So it has to be true. Does that make sense? Or no? All right. Formula to calculate the perimeter of a square. P equal to 4s, where S is the length of one side. Is that true? Yeah. All right, let's match these. Where does little a go? B. Little b. Well, I think this one's D, right? Yeah, that's right. Trapezoid? E. Rectangle. Has to be. Oops. Pick me out. All right. Try 6 and 7. For those of you that struggle with math, it's all about practice, okay? Practice a little bit each day, you'll be good. It's not like any other topic where you can just study a day or two before the test and you'll be good. That's not how math works. You need to get over that. It's about practice, okay? It's like playing basketball. Practice each day, you get good. You do math each day, you'll be good too. Same thing, okay? And I know some of you don't want to do that, but that's just how it is. Okay. Apparently, police say avoid I-10 and 90 west. And 90 east. I don't know.
Bad traffic. I think
Yeah,
so.
something bad happened, probably. So just stay off the highways for a bit. If you have to go home right after, I don't know. Hopefully it's cleared out by then. Anyway, what you guys get for number 6? 40 what? Everyone agree? Sounds right. Yeah, that's right. So for parallelogram, is do 2 times each side, right? So the perimeter formula. So 2 times 2 times 15 plus 2 times 7. This will be 2 times 15 is 30. 2 times 7. I forgot to put centimeters. Not bad. I'll rewrite that. Okay. What'd you guys get for 7? Square with side's 4.5 kilometers.
18.
Yeah. Sounds good. We know the formula is going to be what? And our S is right here, right? So 4.5 plus 4.5. That's 9, right? 9 2 times. So far, any problems? Is it straightforward? Is it strange? Is it okay? It's not too bad. Right, I'm gonna move on. You guys cool on this page? Yeah. Do you remember your order of operations? Like PEMDAS, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Right, it's always well, multiplication has higher priority. So parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So we had to do the times first before we added anything, right? The 2 times 15 gave me the 30. That's why I did it this way. 2 times 7 is 14. Then I did the addition. Okay. The parentheses also emphasize that you should do that times first. Okay, if there was things going on inside the parentheses, then that would be the highest priority. you do that first. But we just had a number, so we did the times. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that more and more, so no worries. Right now, we're just starting. Okay. You guys, can you clone this page? Yeah. Okay. All right. What's the answer for 8? You all agree?
Yes.
All right. Let me show one extra step because try my hardest to not go quickly. All right. What is this one? It's more interesting. So if we just add all the little pieces, would we be good? It looks like it, right? Because we gotta just go always. Math's all about definition. So whenever you're in doubt, just go back to the definition. What the heck is perimeter? Right. So perimeter means all the distance around. So let's add them up. That verifies that, yeah, that's all we're doing. Just add every single little distance, every piece. All right. So the perimeter write like a normal person here. What'd y'all get?
The inches.
50? Sounds good to me. We'll skip this guy. Any questions on 8 and 10? All right. This is more of the word problem stuff. 5-pointed star. This is a flower pot where each edge of the star is 6.5 feet. It's placed in the middle of a lawn. Okay. What is the perimeter of the of the plot? Sorry. So what is perimeter? What is the distance around that star? We have one length of the star. They're all the same, right?
Yeah. Is it 6.20? Is it 6.5 times 7?
I think so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So what is it?
65.
Sounds legit to me. If edging material costs $2.40 per foot, how much will it cost to fully enclose the star? 156. Yeah. 156, is that what you said? Yeah. So $2.40 times your 65. Write a little note for you. It's supposed to be a dollar sign. Yeah. Okay. Any question on 11? I'll let you do 12 and 12A and B. Give us some time. Once you do 12, start the last four and we're going to move on. Once you do these four, we'll take a break at 4:20. Okay. Did you get this one done already?
One hard to just TV based thing.
Oh, I hear you. Here. It's the beginning part. Yeah, do those. There's four problems, right? Write the formula and then just write the addition and the answer. Okay. And then once the break starts, say 4:30-ish, we'll start 6.3. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's supposed to be an E. So the interior of or surface enclosed by a plane figure. Is a measure of the interior of a plane figure. I don't mean plane as in, plain Jane. Is the geometrical plane. Sorry?
This is the interior or surface enclosed by.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I know I write worse than my doctor.
You're good, you're good. It's just.
That's true, man. When he gave me a prescription, I'm like, did I write this? So confused. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep reading it to you. That way you know.
Got it.
Square units. Square units. Area is measured in square units. It's two-dimensional units. So if they say centimeters, that's one dimension. Centimeter squared is two dimensions. Cubic would be volume, which is three-dimensional units. Okay. All right. What's the area of a triangle? Hey guys, stay on task. All right, 1/2 base times height. Rectangle. What is it? I'm gonna use capital because it's best. They make a little fancy L. I can't do that. And then like a little curve to it. I'm not gonna try. Square. S times S.
Yeah.
My S's do look like 5s. I try not to use S as a variable for that reason, but sometimes I have to. And this is a lowercase s. What is the area of parallelogram? Base times height. Trapezoid. I don't remember that one. Let me check.
Do I have to write it in lowercase?
We're right on the way. But technically, we're supposed to write the way they wrote them, but yeah. But no, I guess 1/2 times. Write that better. S squared. S times S. Oh man, it's been a rough week. Give me if I'm a little out of it. 1/2 times height times base plus this other side C, the top. This is kind of weird. I never remember it because I don't really deal with trapezoids like ever. So, but when you do need it, this is what it is. Okay.
But these things now, like, we should like.
I mean, it's assumed at this point that you have the first three memorized, but if you don't, just write them down. A little formula card. I forget these two sometimes just because I don't use them that often. But the basic shapes, I'm assuming you remember, right? Okay. Calculate the area with altitude 6 inches of a trapezoid, parallel sides of length 12 and 24. Okay. So up here they said the height is also called the altitude. So they're just trying to mess with us. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. So I'm going to try to draw a trapezoid. So they said that the parallel sides are 12 and 24. So these right here, 12, 24. What is the height? They're all in inches. So what's the area? So what does your dear Aunt Sally say? What do we do first? I plug it all in and then we focus on which part? Yeah. B plus C. So work inside the parentheses first. What's 24 plus 12? Sounds right. Well, at this point, we have nothing but multiplication. You have a half times 6 times 36. So you can do it in any order you want, right? Multiplication allows you to multiply whatever you want. So you could do half of 6. What is half of 6? So half times 6. So now we can just do 3 times 36. That's a little easier, right? What's 3 times 36? And what is the units? Inches squared, right? Talking about squared units. Right, when you go rent an apartment, they tell you the square footage, right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by squared, right?
Oh, yeah.
Inches squared. Because if you think about it, right?
Oh, okay.
Inches times inches creates the square feet, square inches.
So usually always behind the.
Yeah, it's always behind. It's like an exponent. Like x squared or something. Same position. Any questions on this first one? Is that okay? So as long as we got the formula, we know how to add stuff, deal with parentheses, it's not a big deal, right? Just be careful. You guys cool on this page? Yeah. No, wait a sec. Yes. To try this one out. Here.
It doesn't matter what number we're getting seated.
No. As long as you know those are the parallel sides. What do you guys get?
For 12.
Yeah, this one. This next one. You got how much? 12? No,
So I got that.
Yeah. 36. Okay, double check. Yeah, be careful with those. Those parentheses always throw people off. That's correct.
For trapezoids, 1/2 times a time B plus C.
Yeah, 1/2 times the height times B plus C, right?
Yeah, I came up with 72.
72?
Yeah.
Let's see what went wrong.
That's great. Oh, shit.
All right. Did you put 3 for height? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 9 plus 15 over here.
Mhm.
Okay. What's 9 plus 15?
15, 24.
Yeah, 24, right? So just because I'm lazy, half of 24,
12.
3 times 12.
Those multiplying.
3.
Yeah.
You can. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't want to deal with decimals.
So are we just like multiplying on that? After you take out the half?
Right here?
That, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with the decimal. So like that's annoying.
Oh, so that's why. See, we put the decimal down it, so we thought we were doing it wrong.
No, decimal's fine. It's more work.
Yeah.
And for me,
This what happened was I put 3 on the top and then
3 halves.
yeah, and then I ended up multiplying both sides, both top and bottom.
That should have worked. I don't have boards anymore.
Both top and bottom by 2, and then
Yeah, you
2
could
on the
have.
floor, and then I divided that, and I got
You could have done this, but you would get this.
yeah, that's what ended up happening.
That's 3 times 24.
No, so
Yeah, 72.
Alright, are we done?
Any other questions on this guy?
No.
this one.
No issues? All right. You just find it? You find your error? All right. Yeah, of course.
No,
What's that?
I would have just been an extra step. I was, yeah.
Yeah, you're on the right track. Okay.
Which one are we doing? Are we doing the bottom of the exercises?
Yeah, we're gonna start these now. Is number 1 true? What is B plus C? The B plus C in trapezoid area formula. What is B plus C? We said it earlier, right? I mean, they said it in the questions. Parallel sides, right? These sides. B and C are the parallel sides. There's nothing about corners. I don't know what the heck they're talking about. It's false. Number 2. The height of a triangle is the distance between the base and the vertex opposite the base. that right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true. You agree? So look at the formula, look at the diagram. Okay. Number 3, is that true or false?
False.
Yeah. What is this?
That is, perimeter.
Yeah, so that was last section, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about perimeter right now. Number 4?
True.
True. Yeah. This next page. All right. So no worries on 11, 12, and 13.
So you said wonderful.
11, 12, 13, just we're not gonna do those. Don't do them. Yeah, just skip them. Work on 5 through 8.
So,
So find the area of 5 and 6, given this information.
so
Got it? What page? It's right after the last example, I think. Page 13. Yes. They're for your notes. But I'll give you the answers in a sec. It's interesting. What did you guys get for 5?
180 squared.
180? 81. What do you guys get for 6? 70, 27?
0.37.
Oops. Yeah, that's right. Is it higher end? Like, yeah, that was it. This is the formula for trapezoid, right? Double check me. Yeah.
It's hard, yeah, it's always the base. And 15s. And 12's a height.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see what they're asking in number 9? They only want that shaded part. So you would have to subtract that inner rectangle. Does that make sense? Because you have 2 rectangles, one outside, one on the inside.
They want 10 minus 3. 10 minus 6.
Well, I like where your head's at. It is about subtraction. So first find the entire area of the outer one, subtract the area of the inner one. So find two areas.
So you're gonna. I understand. I'm gonna, no. The side by side is 10. Up and down is 6. I say.
It's the way you said it was.
It's up to 6. That's what I'm trying to say. Did I do that right?
Yeah, I think so. Because that's not height. This. What are you trying to say? Oh, I mixed them up, that's why. Oh my god.
All right, so writing down what I just said, area of the shaded area, or I should say region. So it doesn't sound strange. Area of the shaded region is the outer area minus the inner area. So just find the big rectangle minus the little one. That's it. So what's the area of the big one? What would you do? Yeah, so let's call, I don't know, big.
I know, like, if the 10 on one side, if you get 10 on another side, right?
Hold up. Little rectangle, let's call it A prime. That cool? Little quote on it. The big one is just A. Maybe you know what, A1, A2, that's better. That's more clear, I think. So the total area we want is A1 minus A2. I just keep it simple. That's what I'm saying. So what is the area of the big one? It's going to be 10 times 6. So A1 is the big one. This outer one.
Wait, I heard it, oh, I said that first.
See what I'm saying? Then the little one is 3 times 8. Is it?
A lot more detailed than the others.
It is kind of surprising. Compared to the other ones, it's a little more work.
That's
Yeah.
why it's like, it feels like it's more complicated.
Yeah. Well, just think of it, you have a big one, you're kind of just getting a cookie cutter, taking out the middle, right? That's all.
Would,
This is the size of the inner piece that you're cutting out. That's okay.
would, if it's 10 on the other side, like,
Yeah, they're both 10 right here. Yeah.
then the top one is 6, right?
Yes. That's true. Yes. So
Well,
the
it says big and little, but it's.
rectangle, RECT. Yeah, 60 minus 24. So the inner part is 36. So find the big one, find the little one, subtract them. That's all we're doing. Is the idea clear? All you're really doing is finding the area of two rectangles and finding the difference. That's all we did. What do you guys get for 7? Yeah. What about 8? I don't know. Hmm. Sounds right. I don't know. Yeah, it's 162 yards. Gotta get a little messy here. Apologies. Any questions on this page?
Number 9, the answer is 36.
Final answer.
Oh, we were just,
It just looks, it feels complicated, but it's not, right? The idea is just, yeah, a rectangle, you're cutting out a piece. That's it. How much we cutting out? Well, we're cutting out 24. The whole entire thing. Like if I were to find the entire area, that is 60. But I'm subtracting the inner one of 24. That's what we did. Okay.
And you just, subtract from what one?
Yeah, just 60 minus 24. That's it. This is the gray area, a little border.
What's the,
What's up?
E, right?
That was number 9, this question.
I'm looking at 8.
Oh, 8. 8's the trapezoid, so use the trapezoid formula. 1/2 times height times b plus c. Oh, this piece? Yeah, let me rewrite that for you. So b plus c is 15 yards plus 12 yards. Okay.
Alright, I got it.
I wrote the y all stupid. Are you guys cool on this page?
Yeah.
Not yet? All right.
Wait, sir, how'd you get 48? Like, did you multiply 8 and 12 and then you get half of that, or?
That is one way to do it. You can do half of 8 and then times 4. 8 times 12 and then half of that. Doesn't matter. As long as you do each one, you're good. The order for multiplication doesn't matter because you have it commutes.
Your answer.
What's up?
It's not your answer.
Yeah, you can think of it as whatever you get, just times half at the end if you want. Or you could half at the beginning to make the times a little easier. That's what I did. So you know what? I don't know. I don't want to think about 8 times 12. I could figure it out, but I don't want to.
So it'll be 4 times 12.
4 times 12 in my head is more manageable.
Or then that'll be the right answer in.
Yeah.
2.
48. Or if you prefer, you could do half of 12, 6 times 8. Right? It's all the same.
So this would be 6. 27.
6 times 8?
No, for 8. It would be 6 and 27. No.
No, I'm saying if you do half of 12, that would be 6, right? And then you have 8 times 6. All right. So for the rest of the time, once you work on your homework, I'm going to take roll. In just a second. 14, 15. Yes. Is it you? Who's calling me? Yeah, it's on the Hawks. So log in your canvas, go to Hawks, start 6 point 2 and 3. I don't remember. Let me check.
That's the verifying part.
Yes.
No, it should be with hex, right?
Yeah, if you have it, just
Wait, shouldn't the homework be with hex?
if you complete it, then you can. But let me take roll and all that.
Exactly.